365 Days of Horsemanship, day 237. So I still got a ton of family stuff going on, and I had to go visit some of my family the day before yesterday, and yesterday I was just so exhausted from everything going on that I let myself just rest. And it has been really good for me. I feel much more mentally aware of the world and situations today. I was really getting to the point where the brain fog was really bad. So today I came up, made it up in the daytime, which was really nice. And actually managed to bring both horses up, put them in. And I did Lawrence's boots for his thrush, and I also made a start on Mia's plats, which are definitely overdue. And it was good. It really was good. It was another, I think, reminder for me that it's just not okay to only play with the halter when I need to halter them. It's just not good horsemanship. And I think I've been afraid for so long of this direct line business where, like, I'm so, oh, well, yeah, but I can't, like, if I do the same thing over and over again, that's direct line. But actually it's not direct line to have the same conversation. Like, it's direct line how you have the conversation. So that was really good. And I definitely feel like empowered now that over the next few days, it is important to me that I come up and I bring the halter to the field and we play with that during the session. I definitely think that I would say the key word for me at the moment is really healing. I'm really just feel like I'm only starting to understand the level of pressure that I've been putting on myself over time, and not really with regards to this project. Actually, this project has been what's really helped me to realize this. But prior to this, it's like nothing I ever do with these horses is good enough. Like, even on the day, like, I'm just never satisfied. I'm never happy. And it's a big part of finding a new way of being, like realizing that actually it's my energy that's really off with these horses now. Like, I'm there, I'm present, which is the first step. And I've definitely built like a super foundation. Like, today I definitely spent some money. Like, basically today I made them come up to the yard with me. There was a small conversation about it, but there was not an opportunity in that conversation really for them to say no. It was very insistent, definitely, from my part. And actually, that it doesn't really make me happy to be that way. And if I don't want to be that way, then I really need to put the preparation in when it's not a got-to situation. Today really felt like a got-to situation for me. Like, for me personally, like, it was cold when I got here. It was literally like sideways, freezing rain. And I did not want to compromise on that. I'd come into the field with this idea of what I was going to do, that I was going to bring them up, because in the stable, it's not that much warmer, but it's definitely less windy. And today it was definitely warmer in the stables. And I just wanted to bring them up and bring them in and do that stuff with them. And normally, I have a plan, and then I go out there, and like what happened today, both of them, I think, because of the weather, and because, I haven't been up in a couple of days, and because, I've not invested that much time in flow recently, were like, well, I don't want to come. And so I had to spend some money of the relationship to say, come on, let's go. Trust me, it'll be worth it. And then do my best to really make sure that they had a good session, which I think I did do. I think we did have a pretty pleasant session. It's definitely something that I think needs repeating in order for it to really become solid. But I was happy with it on the whole, how both of them were. I mean, particularly with Lawrence, there was definitely a time that I really wished I'd been able to film for you guys. It's definitely something that I really want to do as I kind of come to like the end third of this project, to really start doing that more, and making these videos much less kind of just like me chatting about stuff in my car, and more visual, something to look at, perhaps with a voiceover. And there was a sort of period of time today that I really wished I could have had that, where you could really see how Lawrence, I'd put him in the stable and he was very concerned. Concern was really high, and I did a lot of scratching, and a lot of moving around, and just the big difference was I wasn't waiting for the opportunity to be able to do what I wanted to do. I was like, well, this is going to take however long it takes, and it's just going to take him some time to be okay. Until then, all I got to do is just be there and make it nice to be here. Like, we're in the scratch box now. Like, scratch box is a great place. Like, you come in here and I just scratch you. And that is definitely a pattern that I want to repeat. Like, I definitely want to spend some time bringing him up, putting him in a stable and giving him loads of scratches, and just in reinforcing that positive kind of association with that space. And with Mia, it was good. She definitely was less settled, I think, than Lawrence start to finish. But she's also less stressed than Lawrence start to finish. So it's good. And overall, I was really happy. And I think the thing that's really important is, like, there's this little voice in my head that's like, yeah, but then you should take her in the arena. Then you should do this. Then you should do that. Then you should do this. No. It's one day, today, these are the things that needed doing. These are the things I wanted to do. And allowing myself to enjoy these things. Allowing myself to enjoy the sessions. Horses are what I do for fun. This is what I do. This is how I choose to spend my life on this earth. My little, few moments of sentience that I get as a monkey on a rock, spinning around some other rocks. And actually, I have this opportunity, and this is how I want to spend it. And actually, when I'm there in the moment saying, yeah, but you need to do more, you need. Well, why? What for? Like, what on earth are we possibly doing that's so important that I have to do all these things that I don't necessarily feel motivated to do on that particular day? And actually today I really just enjoyed what I was doing. And I think this is going to be really powerful, because I think I bring this, like, I thought about this with Lawrence, like, people say a lot, like, your horse is your mirror image. And I think they definitely pick up on a lot of our emotions and a lot of our body language. And I think something that Lawrence has really picked up from me is this attitude of, like, come on, we've just got to get through it, get it done, and then there'll be something better at the end. And so no wonder that when I come, he's got this, like, oh, okay, I'll just got to get it done, get through it, like, attitude, because that's the attitude I bring him, whether I want to bring that or not. That's the attitude that I'm bringing. I'm not really excited. I'm not, like, really playful and motivated. I'm having to, like, coach myself into being motivated. And that is not the way to live. And the crazy thing is, it's all inside my head. Like, I want to come here. Like, I want to do this stuff. And I think it's this mindset, like, they talk a lot about it in sports psychology, and I'm sure this is a facet of that kind of conversation, where it's like, actually cultivating enjoyment and allowing enjoyment in what I'm doing is so important. Like, these horses are not what pays my bills. In fact, they're what I spend my bills on. They're one of my bills. So actually, why am I putting this pressure on myself for it to be a certain way? And, that I need to do this, I need to do that. And if I'm not doing this and that, I'm not successful, or I'm not doing it right, or I'm not doing what I should be doing, or I could be doing more. If I did this, then I'd be better. Well, actually, no, like, what's better is me having fun. And actually today it was really satisfying for me to take care of Lawrence's feet, and it's an important thing and it's an important part of his life. And the thing that I really enjoy is the conversations. I really enjoy these conversations with the horses that I get to have, where I feel like I'm on this, like, wavelength with them, and we're doing something together, really, regardless of what it is. So why would I say to myself, oh, well, yeah, but you didn't achieve anything today because you only did chores with these horses? No, I had amazing conversations with both of them, and opportunities for us to connect, and situations that were challenging that we were able to deal with together. And that felt really super. So that's really positive. I think that's really where I'm at the moment. I definitely have found that the Christmas period coming back into January has been really bitty. It's probably like the most disrupted time I've had since I've started this project. And I'm going away in February, of course, to Elsa for a month. So that's going to be like a month off this project, because I'm not going to be filming anything while I'm there with her, just so I can really immerse myself. And yeah, so I kind of feel like I'm like in this weird interim place where like I'm just sort of filling the days before I get there. But this month is actually looking really nice because I'm mostly working nights and lates now, until I go away, which is actually really nice. I'm really happy about that because it means that I'm going to have like a ton of days where I have the opportunity to be here in the light, which is so much nicer. And hopefully I'll be able to get back into filming my videos again, maybe. I do have quite a few videos that I filmed and I just haven't really worked out how to kind of voice over them and do stuff like that. So yeah, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I feel really positive today, and I feel really positive that I really kept today within the boundaries of fun for me. Like when I stopped having fun, when I got tired, I said, okay, that's enough now. We're going to go home, and I think that's so important. Like I've got to set that example for my horses that we are having fun. Like if I'm not having fun, how on earth can I expect them to have fun? So that's really where I'm at. Fun and healing is definitely my goals at the moment, for sure.